Me say before we start, go to the description. They have a little link there where you can put anonymous messages and questions. But yeah, let's get back to the podcast. Yeah, me see.
Yeah.
New episode. Episode 3.
Yeah, man.
Three is
Yeah,
my
man. Yeah, man.
second favorite number.
Yeah, me see. On that episode, we have a female guest, me see. So we can have like a female perspective. You check it?
Yeah,
So it's
daily.
not like a whole one-sided thing. Because we know we just talk a lot of shit. And some of them
Yeah,
shit, I
man.
know you're getting
Check
tech
it,
because we talking too much shit there.
boy.
I mean, the shit is facts, but you know, another thing.
Casa
It's all good.
Celebrate.
It's all good.
Alright, first question. Do boys like it when a girl is all over them and giving them affection?
I mean, it's a big baby, my G. I love that thing. What you talking
I
about?
think,
But on a real,
no.
yeah, what's your opinion on that, Jola?
I think it
man.
depends on the time and place.
Yeah, time and place it
Yeah,
though.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
Time and
Facts.
place because
Time and place.
You're doing that
I
in a
can't be
supermarket.
out in public. You check it. I can't be on a bus with you when you're doing that day. Like, come on.
Yeah. I not too much
That's
for
true.
PD. I don't like public displays of affection too much. Not a PD kind of.
Yeah, me neither, doggy.
Boy, like I
Me
know.
neither. It does be
Fair
weird,
enough.
doggy.
Like they have time and
Sometimes-
place. Like there are people that are doing that. You're on the sidewalk, just doing that, doggy. Like oh, doggy. We think you're in Paris, man. You're not in Paris. That is Castries.
Really?
Castries
You
smelling.
close to? Yeah,
You
God,
stretching
bro.
your girl in Castries.
You close to the Gaza there. Yeah. What you feel?
I mean, if you do a little tease or something and go about your business, fine, but you're not doing that big and bold in public. You understand?
Yeah, check it. Again, yeah, you're 100% correct on that time and place thing, doggy. But I mean, there's some people that prefer it like that, so we can't dismiss them.
Yeah. Yeah, some people like it in the public, and if you somebody that like it like that, you have to compromise a little bit sometimes.
So, yeah.
Time and
You
place.
not be totally into it, but because they like it so much, you say, you know what?
Like, yeah, it's making me feel uncomfortable. How much people eyes have to be on me in my business, dog. I don't know. Check it.
It's much better in private. Like, let's be real. Come on.
Oh, your confidence have to
Obviously,
be
yeah.
like. Your confidence have to be through the roofy, doggy.
Like, to
Oi.
me, it's not even confidence. It's just that, like, you just feeling weird having people watch you, doggy. You know what I mean?
Doggy, some people enjoy that shit, you know.
Exhibitionist.
Okay, I know.
The general public don't like it. They get uncomfortable. The same way you just get uncomfortable when you see it. Everybody else just feel the same way mostly.
Yeah.
Especially if you know you're single and lonely, that making me cry inside here. I was like, what?
Like what you just be mad.
That's what y'all mad
You just
for,
be
guys.
mad.
It's just awkward, guys. It's just awkward. Like, get a room, dog. But time and place. Time and place. When y'all doing your thing, time and place. Because your girls know when y'all see y'all getting your moods, y'all just doing thing anyway, anyhow. Y'all like care who that was. Well, some of you. So,
I might not sure this, so you know. Spontaneous. Check it.
Be careful what you wish for. Eh?
Doggy, but I telling you,
Boy.
that I don't mind. I telling you, I don't mind. I show this. So.
Pigeon Island on a speed. Just do that on the foot.
Mama.
oh no, mama.
Sorry, bro.
No, but that's different. That's different. They're not crowded.
Okay, that's different for you. You know, like.
But they're not crowded.
But
They have a lot of space in between you and the general public.
check it.
So,
Not no
let's
mad thing. Not no mad thing like by the square. Ow.
Okay,
Nasty,
I was
they
about to
keep
go
that
and
now.
I was about to go and ask you that same thing there, boy. If
And
it's
then
like
you
a
say
real
John
public
Compton?
area.
So close to Jag. I said, Jag just across the street.
Wait, just now, John Compton Square is a square.
What?
Edwin said the wrong thing. That is Derek.
That's what I say.
No, but they don't have John Compton.
Oi.
They don't have his bus in the center either.
Yeah, Yeah,
just
he
so
there, but
have
Daddy Man Square. Daddy Man Square.
you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? Y'all know what I
Dog,
mean?
I don't know what shit you talking about there, dog. Like, it takes me a good while to speak about that, dog.
Hey, what y'all
I
talking
said
about?
something sounding wrong there. That man said they are John Compton Square, dog.
I didn't say John Compton Square.
Of
Don't talk
Okay.
course,
about
that
this
you say
this
so.
square by
I
the
say underneath John
parliament.
Compton.
Wait, that man lying.
The man, no, we haven't recording it, doggy. Miss,
Really?
Okay. Okay.
Unprovoked.
I know
Just
what I
lying.
say.
Just lying.
I say
Mm.
underneath John Compton, the statue, the
and
bus.
they wonder, and people wondering why the average IQ is 62 as a. Check it.
Don't worry, the video will be there. Yeah, miss you.
But yeah, me say, if y'all see y'all on them all over and them affectionate thing, call me. Call me. But
The man
just
talking to the shorties, one
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
Right.
boy.
Boy, dog is a good thing, dog. You see, that's why you have to have good fellas, good partners around
You
you.
see,
Check
my
it.
G, I have your back, my G. I have your
Gee, boy.
Okay.
back.
Boy, you catch that one there for me. Next question. If your significant other's parents does not or don't approve or act a way around you, would you still go on with their relationship?
Yeah, man, dog.
Their parents are nothing to do with what we do, you know. So
I
yeah.
know, right?
Yeah.
that are there.
Parents, yeah.
You must take the advice sometimes, but you
I
can't
like
let them
Advice
doggy.
control
from
your life.
advice. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, you dating a Delilah. A Delilah.
Wait, who is the like the person that cut the panel locks, right?
Yes, good.
Yeah. Some
Your mother go see and tell you what's up. You might be in love, but you have to try and understand. You know.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I check where it come
But
from.
doggy, naturally, doggy. Well, most times,
no, but what if
fathers go like who their daughter check in, doggy. Most time, at first, at least, you know.
he's just
So when
overprotective and it's not just like
it,
the man have a whole vibe and this thing. Like what if he's just overprotective, dog?
I mean, you could tell when someone is overprotective as though. Like, I can tell the difference between overprotective and then gem. There's not like in your head. You check it.
Moving the suitcase, though. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Oh,
that's
yeah, that's
yeah,
different.
but Zoom. He's saying in the case where you know they overprotective, what like would you still like go on with it, doggy?
Yeah. If you know your parents protective, you're more
if
likely
the
to
man,
hide it from them.
I mean, if the man have a gun or something, then I might have to rethink. But if he just have a normal partner, if a cutlass, I can run. Check it.
Say the father have a
watch,
gun.
Let me think of a scenario.
watch them show the cutlass behind you. See?
Harry, so
No,
in the
but I
event
doggy.
like you have a shorty, you have to take your shorty out on a date. The parents already do like you. I don't know for what reason. Maybe you always messaging, they see the message and you're saying some mad shit. They're like, yeah, time for the date. You show up to pick up the girl. They see you rich. They just quaz that one time. They ask you who you are. They quaz that one time. You go back at your vex.
Fuck that, dog.
They
I
quaz
mean,
that.
quasi.
Well, they don't quaz your relationship, but they send you back at your.
Yeah, but they cause the vibe. Yeah,
How you mean though? Like so, like they
like
just stop the
they
daughter from
send you
going
back
out.
at your home, papa.
Because
Yeah, but
you
I mean,
you was messaging some mad thing, okay, but that
so
not
they
for you.
stop
That
the
not for.
daughter from going out too.
Huh?
So they stop the daughter from going out and they send you home.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, and that is that's honestly a hurdle at that point because there are people actively trying to stop you.
If
Yeah,
there, so
Especially if
in
they
that
living in
scenario,
they living with their mother.
you would still continue with that.
Why? Sounds body.
it'll be
What?
difficult to be honest, doggy. Like if that is the level of like interference that going on, it will be difficult to be
Yeah.
honest.
Hey, the shorty doesn't have control over me. Like what? Your parents are reading your messages.
No,
Big
I mean
woman,
like the girl drop her
nah,
phone
doggy.
down. She drop her phone down. Let's say she in the kitchen, She helping with
Mm,
dinner or something. She has
mm,
messaging. She drop her phone. Unlock.
mm.
You send some mad shit.
Uh,
The father or the mother pass. They pick the thing up. They read that. They say, "What's that?"
But hey, that dog, I can have my phone unlocked, open in the area, WhatsApp messages, open my mother still wouldn't do that at all.
Doggy, but
but
that's
that's you.
Oh
different,
boy.
doggy.
That's
Like
you. That's you.
there are some people, their parents are overprotective and thing, even if when they reach big age and thing.
Uh,
Alright.
they
But
only have, if
suppose
she's still living with her mother, they only have like three options you can do. You can do sneaky, you can sneak around, you can you can break up, obviously, because he knows about that dysfunctional life. Or you can actively
give it
go out and thing, and the mother the mother will not like
tagging
you.
along.
They'll just not like you at all.
Oh,
Area,
I
but
mean, yeah, it's option free, yeah. I get
area,
you. If you're
but
like me, like me.
say that is the one. That is the one.
mm,
Like you see, like that's the one. That is the shorty. Like if you have to get married, you marrying that shorty.
Well, then,
So the
like
parents
Edwin said,
already
number
do
three,
like your
dog.
head. The parents already do like your head. How you continue with that?
But yeah,
you have
that
to do
doggy.
is just take the shorty to Afghanistan and get married. Yeah, come back a married
Afghanistan,
man.
dog, the Taliban still there, my mob. But
Let's chop a
ignoring
man
that, yeah,
toes,
that,
boy.
my G. If if they again they actively stopping you, like they preventing the girl from leaving the house, then at that point, dog, I don't know, dog. Like I do, like you say, I'm sneaky kind of thing, dog. You trying to do I'm sneaky, dog. I want to look over my shoulder, my mom. You check it. I don't
Oi,
do that,
oi,
You
eh.
a big woman
honestly,
and you still have to be sneaky? Really?
That's what
Ah,
I'm
well, that's
saying, dog. You check it.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but
our
that
No,
Jordan, they
too.
but
have
you a
I
big
some
mean,
woman. How people preventing you from leaving you at
she
home?
living in her
blood. They
parents'
have
You know what I
house.
say?
yeah. There are
She living
some
in her
mad
mother
parents
house.
I would like to tell you.
But hey, that doggy, at that point, doggy, like you can at least have a conversation with your parents about it or something, like an actual proper one. You could even invite the
Mm,
fellow to your could sit down and talk like adults, doggy. That sound like a childish thing in my opinion. But
mm.
again,
Boy,
they will
some
not
parents.
overprotect
How
you.
I?
Yeah, they will
Oi,
not
in a
Sounding
overprotect
situation
you.
like that,
disastrous.
dog, just give it time. Give
Give
it
it
time,
Yeah,
doggy.
that can work too, doggy. But again, at some point, doggy, like I just get ridiculous, doggy. I don't want to look over my shoulder like I is a freaking murderer or something, doggy. Check it. I don't want to
That's
go
so the girl
overboard
should
now
just
because
move out.
Move
You know,
out,
see, she
dog.
not the one.
Oi, oi. What if the girl your age there? Move out.
My age and you want to get married?
No,
Eh.
we're not talking about marriage.
No,
Relationship,
Rafa.
relationship.
Oh, well, in
Like,
that case, that's something different. You have a point, okay.
I mean, in terms of marriage, then yeah, moving in like with the person is
Uh,
probably a better option.
You say I'll jump in
At
again. I
that
feel you're
point,
missing the
you'll be
point.
old enough. I mean, missing the point.
Marriage not playing a big part in that shit. I just saying if that is
No,
the one. Like you figure out
no,
you
no.
as a man, you figure out as a man,
Yeah.
that is the one. But the parents
No, this is
already
the
don't like your head. How you supposed to
well,
even maneuver in
usually
that relationship?
in-laws do like your head
Not
to a certain
usually. How?
extent. Some will trade more than others, but like I say, I think the father, I
dog.
think the father will
Again,
just
dog.
like you just so.
If they do like your head, then they do like your head. But like again, if it's they actively trying to stop, then that is the only problem, though.
okay, that does heal with time, dog. That does heal with time. And you don't have to do, you can't send, like, you can't be doing shit. You check. You just have to humble yourself and talk clean and thing. You check it.
Oh,
Show
you
the
can't
That's
people.
act up.
real, dog.
You can't
Yeah,
act
But
up.
show the
again,
people. Show them what they
yeah, show the
want to
people.
see. Show them what they want
Yeah,
to see from you, dog. You
it's
check
not
it.
mutual
You
preaching, dog.
can,
Mutual
you can,
preaching.
you can, you can work out that easy, dog.
A little manners go a long way.
I personally I
Yeah,
can't do
man.
it. I doing it.
But
If
That's
she's the
cap.
one,
again,
doggy,
dog.
you go have to do it.
That finish
Yeah,
my
Exactly,
G. They
that's
go
what.
have
that's the
a next
girl you
one,
like.
You
doggy.
Exactly, dog.
The man just finished it. That is the one.
Yeah.
No, it
You are going to just
doggy
let
they go
it
have
go.
a next one, my G. I don't know
Dog,
that.
that's
He's a
off.
man,
The
man.
man,
The
Doggy,
the man say
dog,
they go
we
have a next one.
just
That is
passed the
true,
episode
but
and you still capping, dog. We
I
just
know,
passed it and
right?
you still
The
capping,
man
dog. The man
still
still
capping through
capping.
his teeth, you know.
oh,
The
they
man
go
them
have a next
can't
one,
take
my
it
G.
no matter what, dog.
Doggy, they go
My
have a
G,
next one.
Hey, that
when they
dog. If
have,
that
when
is
you
the
see
one,
you
dog,
find the one, oh, you're not thinking
You
about
not
no
let it go
other
just
one,
First
like
of
dog.
all,
that.
first
You
of
ain't
all,
gonna
You
let
not
that,
let
it
it go
go.
just like
first
that.
of all,
you're making,
I don't want to have to pretend. You check it?
oh, you
To
making
to to
fellas
make
have a
to
bad
make
No,
to
Oi,
make
doggy.
some old
hear
people
that?
happy.
That's
You check it? I not on that.
doggy,
you
a
are
little manners. A
insane.
little
Just
manners,
mild
doggy.
manners, my good.
Exactly. Hey, that
You don't have
dog.
You'd
to
To
have
kiss
to
all the
there.
females
pretend,
there,
dog.
to
You
all the
don't have to
You'd
females
kiss
have
there,
there.
to,
if the fella care, he go try. At the end of the day, dog. If you really
yeah.
care, that is the one, you go
Of course.
always try. You go always try and make a loophole. You go look for some way to make that work, doggy. And if that stop sitting down and talking, you go do that, dog. You guys give up so
Little
easy, dog.
manners,
That
dog.
but for
We
how
ask
long
you
how
to,
long you go try?
As
as
long
long
as
as
it
it
takes,
takes, doggy, because that is the
exactly.
one for right, mama.
Exactly,
Action.
dog.
Doggy, oi, you go get fed up. Oi, imagine you being nice to some people, doggy, and the energy not coming back to you, just not what you're giving out, doggy. And imagine you doing that for years. Dog, after a
Doggy,
while,
as long as you
that
getting,
go
as
beat
long
you
as
up.
you getting, as long as you getting to go out with your shorty, that,
Exactly.
oi, doggy, hear that? So, you enter the house, good night, nobody answer you. But you roll out with your shorty, you think that going to be on your mind, that's it? Mama, the essay, doggy, you get what you wanted. You think you will care whether they tell you, whether they answer your good night or not?
Area, but hear that, you go out with your shorty, you say
Mm,
good night, the people already do like you.
mm,
You say good night. You leave the people
mm.
house. During the night you out, the people don't like your head, so they call in the door. So guys, how you don't reach home yet? All throughout the night, they don't like you, they don't trust you. You check it. So it
And
wouldn't be a good night. You check it.
My G.
that's
You
head
not
out
be
there,
You
dog.
thinking about that when you're
you
there.
Head out
overthinking it.
there, real.
You overthinking
Head
it,
out there,
Papa.
real. Think of it in a logical situation. Think of it as in yourself right now, dog. Let's say you find the one and you're 40, dog. You mean to tell me a hardback 40?
40 too high, 40 too high. You're 22.
Alright, okay, 20, 20. Let's say 27. 27. Let's say
Yeah,
27, dog.
27.
A 27-year woman go be letting her mother or father ring up her phone, blasting, say she come home. Gasa go and sleep.
Come on,
That's
what's that?
unrealistic. That unrealistic, doggy. Come on, dog. I'm pretty sure the
Okay.
person go be old enough to just ignore their parents at that point, doggy.
Yeah.
Or else not to answer the call.
Yes.
Check it. Like, come on, bro. Like, be more realistic. If it's somebody that young around our age and you check it, they live with their parents and things, dog, they must answer the phone. Check it. Because it's
Zoom,
Oi,
your
easier.
mic go far a little bit there.
Alright, oh, sorry, my bad. I'm saying, like, if
Okay.
it's somebody around younger, you check it around our age there, then I can understand they wanting to answer their parents and shit like that. You check it. But I mean, if it's a hardback 27-year-old dog, yeah, answering your mother because she bored anyway.
Like
That's
a
different,
mic
dog.
fall in your ribs, Papa. Catch it,
Well,
catch
let
it.
it stay in my damn ribs, boy.
oi, but I can see. Wait, everybody they have a
Like,
different thing. Wait, Zoom and Vincent almost on the same wavelength.
yeah, I
But
guess you could
what
say.
are you saying getting lost in translation? Because Zoom thinking of it like, see right now, the marriage not even in the question in his head. So he's 27 and 30. But I saying like right now, doggy, you meet the girl, you say that is the one. You check it,
Mm.
Yeah.
you go out. Because you're saying like if you're 27-year-old, that's her parents calling her. Nah, I talking about right now. If the girl 18, 19, doggy. The girl fresh out of
29,
school.
19, 20. No, 18 thing. 19, 20.
No, but oi, we just been a little bit thing. Cause our audience is like from 18 to 20. You check it? So I going in between
Uh,
there. So if they're around that
Exactly.
age, doggy, the parents still going to call you up and say, where you? Unless you some type of YouTuber millionaire thing and you have your own condo somewhere.
well, my answer to that, doggy, if you're going out and thing, doggy, just let that slide and ignore it, guys. I go ruin your fun too much. I do too
Oh,
many
but
call
hear that.
every hour.
Yeah,
That's it,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Realistically,
Actually,
they're gonna be calling 20 times in 1 hour.
that's what I'm
You
saying,
check it?
doggy.
Dog, you can handle that, dog.
You
You
can
can
handle
handle
that,
that,
dog.
fella.
That nothing too
Not
difficult, dog.
overthinking the
Again,
thing.
like, the only way I can ever see are not working out is if they actively stopping the girl from seeing and like they actively
Yeah.
blocking like again. Like what you say, come at the home to pick up the girl and then they come there. That's a mood there. Check it. And they stop the girl
Imagine,
from
dog, you pay. Imagine, Shorty live in Beaufort and you in cash. You pay $10 to go down and they send you back at your home, boy. What? Now you see there, my head go be hot. My
Okay.
head go be hot, doggy.
20.
Asking that Shorty for my $20 next day, yeah, so you man.
Oh, you have to ask her father. You have to tell your father. You have to ask for
I
that.
check that.
Tell him and drive
So
you back.
Jola,
Yes. Yeah.
about woman,
Mm-hmm.
give your input on that there, sir. We need the female perspective. Maybe us fella just mad.
How you mean my perspective? I confused now.
As in, like,
What you
let's
think?
say it's you. Let's say it's you right
Let's
now. Like,
say
you are the person with the overprotective parents, and the fella trying to pick you up, and your parents just cutting you off, though.
At my age right now,
Yeah, as in right
Yeah.
now, yeah.
boy, um, boy, they have to ask a whole load of questions, yeah, a whole load of questions. They
I
have
read.
to
parents just
know who.
interrogate.
They have to know who, where, when, how, which, how much, this, that, and the other. All the question would
I read. They know
because
who. They know who already. They know where. They know what.
mm,
They just do like the man head.
Yeah.
I mean, they will have some second thoughts, but if they trust me enough to know that I will not make no mad decisions or whatever, so they will let me go.
Well, yeah,
But,
you
like,
can't
in the
give that. The
situation,
girl know her parents.
yeah. But, like, let's say in the
But
situation, they're just stopping you.
mm, just stopping me, boy.
Yeah,
I will get
hypothetical.
take you. I'll get take.
Okay, how about this?
I'll
Let's
get
say
take.
the fella that have the protective parents. Would you want to like still be in a relationship with that person if the fella parents don't really like you?
Um,
Yeah, they're like Jola. Jola is a bad influence.
Yeah.
Jola just bringing their
as
son
if
out and
I'll do
drinking.
whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes, so I'll still be there. To be honest, I'll do whatever it takes. If I like the person enough, I'll still be there.
So why you lying,
Ay, ay,
Missy?
ay.
Y'all are lying.
I
All of you
You be
lying.
lying, dog.
All of
You
you
just be lying,
lying.
dog.
lied.
Y'all are
You give
liars.
me my input.
Y'all are
Give me my input.
liars.
Now I lied.
All of you are lying.
Gasa,
Run, you be
gasa,
lying.
gasa.
Boy,
Run,
you
you
wake up
the
the
liar.
beast, you well. Wake up the beast.
Real is the only liar. Real just like your
I
friend,
know,
you
right,
need
dog. That man
you need
copy
the right
since
woman to come in your
yesterday.
life, real. You need the right one, doggy. When the right one come, you go stop talking shit, you damn
Dog, don't
bastard. You
mind
go
me.
stop
I
talking
tell I
trash.
tell Vincent that day today. Don't mind me. I just simp. But for the right one. You check it
You have to
Yeah.
compromise, my goon.
at some
You have
point,
to
yeah. Dog,
compromise.
but you see when other people involved and his comments, doggy. Oh, we go.
Again, dog, if it's the one dog, it go put you off, but you cannot lie and say that is just it, dog. You still try your best to make a way, dog. If that is
I understand what the man saying. The man don't want the headache and it to be messy.
I know where you're coming from. Don't get me wrong. I know where you're coming from, dog. I'm just saying there still have to be a bit of honesty there, as in like if that is what you want, dog, you try and get it, dog.
Harry, ask
You
me
check
that
out
same
showing there,
question.
dog.
Ask me that same question next
Exactly,
year.
that's my point here.
Ask me that same question next year. You see this year there, I don't know shit from no one.
Alright.
So ask me that question
Filth.
next year.
Cause all that dog, I remember that dog. I starved myself for a whole week to buy a big pack of batteries to play game, dog. I remember that wedding secondary school, dog. So far that's for woman now.
The man.
But it's a simp.
Oh wow, guys, the man go to doggy. You see?
Our dog guys a simp, but for
I
the
know
right
about
one.
that.
You mad, man. I ain't doing dog so you mad. I not going out of my comfort zone, doggy. For no shorty. Cause really and truly, yeah, no issue go do it for you.
That's true, though. Speaking some
That's
big
true.
facts.
Hey, Bear, so everything you just finished say they just go in the garbage as you just finished say that day.
No.
No,
That's
no.
she's the
Hear me
one.
out.
She's the
She's the
one.
one. So I know she go do it for me. You check it.
Exactly.
You check it.
Exactly.
No,
That's
you're
how
not.
you think you talk. You think you're talking to a
That's why
dead man.
you need love. You need love in your life, bro. That's what you need,
Huh?
man. You need some love in your life. You need love in your life, my mom.
The fellas there as if
That's
I down body, I down her end there, see.
you need somebody a woman to simp for you.
Yeah, man, for
Yes,
sure.
need
Yeah, man. Yeah,
what you
man.
need. You need a nice thick shorty to come and give you a hug, doggy, and tell you it's okay, love. You check it. That's what you need.
Yes, yeah, boy.
That's
First
right.
time I heard that one, boy.
What do you think about a person who wants to be in a relationship after a week of talking and y'all haven't met
A
in person
week?
yet? Y'all haven't met
Yeah,
in
A
serious
person.
relationship.
weeky boy. What?
I don't know what in a week that can possibly happen, but alright, you know.
Vincent, as if that
Um,
happened to you.
Yo, dog.
Some of y'all capping if you're saying no. Some of y'all capping.
I hear that.
Capping if you're saying
I
no.
go lie to tell you. It happened to me more than once, doggy. But hear that. I can justify my actions. Hear that. I was
alright,
talking to the shorty a lot every day, dog.
See, so y'all cover
Yeah,
months of
you
talk.
We cover months of talk. You check it. Months of talk.
alright.
Mama.
You know the good
them
extended
fellas
family
and then
within two
Doggy.
speed
days.
dating.
That's mad.
Doggy,
Yes,
but
that's speed dating.
it wasn't no full blown relationship, you know.
You
To
lie.
me,
What's a full
doggy,
No,
blown
to
but
me,
relationship, Vincent?
doggy,
Yeah,
like
what exactly do you mean by
I didn't spend money on the shorty yet. Alright?
Oh, you don't mind now,
that?
man.
That is
Spending
even
money on the shorty
definition.
is a small price by KFC for one bottle of water. You don't mind that, brother.
body.
That is the movement,
Vincent,
you
you
know.
forget
What
you're
else
still
though?
going to school.
Nah,
Yeah.
doggy. It was like a vibe, dog. You know, you was just clicking, doggy. You check it. It wasn't no like,
Understand?
I
it
really
wasn't no
ain't
like,
things, eh?
doggy.
I understand where you're coming
I
from, you
wouldn't
know.
call it
Like
a
sometimes you
relationship,
just
dog. It was a vibe.
sometimes you just mix with people well, you know.
Oh, wait, you're
After
set
a
in
while,
stone. Like,
we are gonna set it in stone after a week, dog. There's no way.
like you're.
There's no way, dog.
So she didn't ask you no questions about being in a relationship, and you didn't say nothing that started with YES. Don't
I
lie.
go say that, Hey that, She she ask it, and then what I go say, I go tell her, let's just go with the flow, my G. You check it. So all the time we going with the flow there is the vibe that going on there. You check it. Okay,
Alright,
you
boss.
see, that's you can't play with me,
Wait,
huh?
but y'all
You
y'all
can't, you
met
can't
y'all
play
met
with
each other before.
me. No, but
So
according to the question, you say we talking for a week. So that means we meet each other
yeah.
so far. You check it.
Oh
Alright.
Like the person just see the person and they
Oh,
like to
like you
see
just
the
yeah.
see them.
person.
You see them. Wait, like like you know the person exists there, but y'all just don't meet in person yet. Something like that.
Properly.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't
But
make proper acquaintances.
one person like them more than the other because they see them and they like to see them a lot.
Oh,
But like the
I can't do
question
it
asks, what do
personally.
you think?
I
What do
can't do
I
it
think?
Mm,
personally.
That's too fast. That's a no
yeah.
no for
Zoom,
me.
Yeah,
you
that's
If you
too
muted.
want
I
a
fast.
think it's
full
a bad
blown
idea.
thing, I haven't seen you. I don't know if you're breath smelling. I don't know if you just brush your teeth properly. I don't know if you have proper hygiene. You
She have a
understand? I don't
point
know who you
here.
are.
She
I don't know
making
how
some
tall you
good
are. I
points.
don't
No,
know
I hear
if you're
that.
dressing properly. I don't know if you're taking
Exactly.
care of yourself. Nothing.
No, I
Exactly.
hear that.
But
The
oi,
question
that's
say,
oi,
yeah, but the
that's
question say,
crazy.
what do you think about a person, we? They're not. They technically everything like, what do you think about a situation like that? Not necessarily if you in any situation, huh? Because in my
I
opinion,
think
Yeah, but
it's none of my
you have to
business.
put it into perspective, Zoom, sometimes.
All right. So what I say, doggy. The question say, what do you think, right? Because in my personal opinion, if it's up to me what I think about a situation like that, it's none of my business, doggy. It's whatever the person or the person.
But you have to speak on the thing. You just check it out.
No,
Yeah,
and no,
you
but
don't know
let
how
me finish
opinions work,
talk.
Zoom.
Let me finish talk. Let me finish talk.
But you don't start talking like a dick already. I can't allow that.
Dog. You actually, dog. Let me explain my phone there, dog. I was going to say personally, that for me, dog. That's just not for me. Check it on a personal level. I just don't see me kind of clicking with somebody that quick on a week basis, dog. I still don't know the person. Check it. I don't know if they have the dragon
right.
tools for you. I don't check out the toe situation. Check it. But the point I know
Two
is,
man.
but from the question standpoint, and when they say, what do I think about a person, so again, it's not my business. If that's what they want, that's what they want. But it's not for me. It's just not for me.
boy, for me personally, dog,
Yeah,
for me to check any shorty, I have to get them vexed first. I have to see how you just behave when you get vexed.
I like that. It's true, doggy.
I have to get you vexed first, my G. I have to know how you moving when you're vexed. Because you see, afterwards, if you see you moving mad after the fact, dog, because I know the man, the guy jumping from thing to thing.
Like what kind of Vicks? Like Vicks for any
red
little
flag.
No, like
thing?
let's say you get irritated. I do something, I irritate you. I have to see how you behaving when you irritated. Like if you just shut down, if you just like
Oh, I
shut down, like I
understand.
doesn't hear from you for like 2 days, 3 days. If you just go
Listen.
on social media rants,
Let me
all
share
type
you
of thing.
something, dog. A personal opinion there, doggy. You see, if it's a ignore kind of thing, doggy, that is a red flag in my opinion, dog. You see that whole distance ignore thing to me. If you can't come and communicate properly, then there's already a problem.
Exactly.
Was
Like at least say what, like at least tell the person what that affecting you.
You check it, doggy. Like how
And
can you?
another red flag.
Some of them
Social media
they go in and
ranting.
tell all their friends that. They go in and tell all their
You
friends
check
that.
it.
Oh, they do this.
Doggy.
Like
Oh, they do that.
how can you ever resolve a problem if you never speak about it, doggy? Check it. You're just going to stack up and
Exactly,
build
doggy.
frustration, doggy.
Exactly, doggy. Bible quotes,
See,
dog.
I come
What?
from Zoom, hot day, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bible
doggy.
quotes,
My
you know.
soul, dog.
Yeah.
They go in and tell all their friends that. No?
Me
All the women I has been
personally, I have
doing
to
that,
get
stop
somebody. I
that.
have to get you vexed to see how you just behave. If you just beat man, if you're doing, I have to know.
Big man.
If you, yeah, you check it. I have to get you vexed first. You check it.
Boy, you see a shorty ever give me a box, doggy. I said, wait, I don't know what to do.
Just humble
I go
yourself
just
and go
look
home.
at
Just
you in
humble
shock.
yourself. Go home. Walk
I
home
go
with
just
your
look
head
at
down.
you in shocky, doggy.
Walk
What?
home with your head down. Whole way. Don't even take bus. If you have to go cast trees from Grizzly, just walk down. Walk head down.
Walk, doggy.
Women as beat fellas, that is a bad habit, doggy. They raise your head, doggy. Don't raise your hand on
Oh,
nobody. Check it. Do I go
yeah.
lie that kind of a little bit, you know? Like I said on
You
a
can't even
podcast.
go to the police, doggy, because they go just kick on
They
you.
go laugh at you.
But
Mama.
ignoring that whole situation there, dog. Like I just can't stand that kind of thing, dog. You check it. Just not sitting with it. Like just talk, dog. Like what's so hard about sitting down and talking like an adult, dog? Yeah,
You
behave like a
What I
understand?
think about that situation, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, man,
like
that's a bad
It's a
idea.
bad idea.
yeah.
Hey,
That was
imagine,
bad.
dog, I don't see who will think.
I mean, it's possible for a relationship to work out that way if one
Yeah, but
you like to move
Yes.
But
fast.
no.
oh,
It's
that's
just
being so
unlikely.
blind. That's
Oi,
being so
a
blind.
relationship can only work that way if both people like already established that
Yeah.
that's not like a long-term thing.
True,
I
true.
mean,
Yeah. And
Exactly,
in
to
that
be a
situation, it's
vibe,
a serious
doggy.
relationship. A serious relationship after 1 week.
the only way I can ever see like a serious thing after 1 week
Oh,
is if like they have
serious?
some kind of like if there's some kind of prior thing before that, like you actually know the person before that, like they actually had a foundation before you
Oh,
just start
but
But
being.
I don't know you from nowhere.
yeah, dog, zoom. You, if they said
Somebody
you're
selling
talking to
out
the
themselves
person,
there.
if
Huh?
Tell all the girl.
Nothing.
zoom, if
Huh?
they say you're talking to the person for 1 week, you don't know them prior to that 1 week of I.
No. I just say nothing. I say the only way that can possibly work. I'm not saying like I was referring to too outside the topic. My bad.
I see how
Yeah.
that can work either. Because they have shorties I like, doggy. And if they ask me to check after 1 week of talking, doggy, I go be weird. That go put me off, doggy.
After
I go put
1
me
week.
off. I go be happy, but I go still go still
Yeah,
put
you
me
go feel
off,
yourself, eh?
doggy. I
You
go
go
feel
feel
myself
yourself,
because you check it.
definitely.
You want me already? Irie, good
Like,
vibes.
bitch, I didn't know I was so bad.
You check it. But
That one,
it go still put
For
me
true,
off,
for
dog.
true.
that's mad.
What after
Wow,
one
you have to take
wicked
time to know the individual properly.
doggy that
Um,
in wait for the more area for the first 10 seconds I go feel myself as a bad man, doggy. But
but at the same time,
after a while, doggy, most times, dog, what's ahead is disappointment for I. Because you assuming things of the shorty, like Julius is sometimes the shorty mouth smelling, doggy. Sometimes the shorty have
because
dragon toes. It's just disappointment after disappointment. Doggy, ow.
Oh man.
Well,
Actually,
Oh, that
let me
can
play
go.
devil's advocate a little bit. Now, if it's your soulmate now, everything click.
stop up
The
your
shorty,
soulmate, Tutti boy.
Dog,
the shorty
dog,
have
everything
the
cannot
white
click
papers,
over
Bitch.
like.
text. You check it. Everything can't
dog,
click
yeah,
over
that
text. People can pretend to be the most perfect person, dog.
exactly, dog.
Person, yeah, my
Exactly.
G,
Social
yeah.
media
You speaking
built
some
in a
facts.
way like you can know everything about somebody of just watching profiles, dog. They can check your Facebook, they can check your
And it can
Instagram,
all be a lie.
your Twitter,
But yeah, yeah.
and they
But the
could
point
become the
is, people
perfect
can
person
fake.
for you. And all the time the person is a creep, doggy. So it's weird like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, eh?
A
I can
creep.
still play them.
A
Like,
creep,
Oh,
like
a
I
creep.
get at that. You can still play that. You can still play devil's advocate and say like, what happens if you actually meet in person and like it actually click for you? You check it. Like yeah,
Okay,
the
the world
person be.
not,
Creepy
life not so
shorties.
fair, dog. Nah,
I'm
dog.
not
Life
saying.
not
I'm
so
not
fair.
saying that. As much as it's most likely to fail, you cannot ignore the possibility of it
yeah.
still possibly happening. No, check it.
My G, what kind of world you think we living in, dog?
Oh,
Shorty
yeah,
No,
mad.
that.
I never say you're wrong. I'm just saying there's still
Mm.
technically a possibility. I'm not saying
Yeah, that.
again that. Yeah. What's saying it?
They ask you, you say, you tell them, that too soon. You matter what. You tell them maybe later.
Uh,
You tell them, you tell them maybe
What?
later after they talk and meet in person. That
Yeah.
can still possibly turn out to be good.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
but if they ask so soon, you still going to like feel a certain type of way or think a certain
I mean,
type
yeah,
of way.
you
Like
can
why
you can
why would you
probably
do
feel
that?
like it's a red flag. You can feel it's
Yeah,
a
like
red
why would
flag.
you do that? That some
So
people just
far,
want like validate themselves in relationship, like their whole personality is based on whether they're in a relationship or not. So they just
Dog,
jump in from one to the next.
if that is how
sometimes,
you
yeah,
view
or
yourself,
sometimes
then
she
things
using
are
you.
weird.
Sometimes she using you to
Oh
make somebody jealous, doggy.
Use a
yeah.
con.
Oh, don't even say
Dog,
Oh,
that.
if that is your
Use a
if that is your
placeholder.
purpose in life, then dog,
Boy.
Because
Hmm.
I tell you something most likely wrong if they move so quickly. Eh, eh.
for sure.
I wish I could have given myself that advice when I was
Lord.
younger.
How but
Oh, you
the
see,
moving so
area,
quickly,
you see in that hour, I still can't do it. I still can't do it. Never mind. Still can't do it.
doggy. I ain't gonna lie, cause look, I see nothing. Never mind. I see nothing. Ow, I agree.
Uh,
Still can't do it. See, we have any
But
speed
I
run
agree with
questions? Any speed runs?
they must have a speed run.
Yeah, we have a couple of speedrunners, yeah? Yeah, let's go. Alright, so
Let's
what do you
see.
think about women playing hard to get? Alright.
Women or men? Women or
Well,
men? Because we have
women or men, yeah.
you
Yeah,
check
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
You check it. Yeah,
edit.
we're
Again,
editing
like,
it. We're editing it, dog. That is speed run.
yeah. So again, though, like, in all essence, everybody does do it in a little way. Though. Like, the only way, like I say, is like if you do it a little bit too much, it will get annoying. I go like, if you do it a bit too much. Like, like,
Uh,
Yeah, you try to show that?
Too much
Yeah,
people
see what
tell
you're
me you
saying.
cut in style.
Isa man, I like a challenge, yeah. But if you see the challenge impossible, if you see the challenge on level hard,
Like, see,
Yeah, fuck that.
give a fella
Yeah,
some
fuck
slack.
that.
I go
Check
leave
it
the
dog.
challenge
Like
where it is.
like
You just
like
say
you
fuck
can
that,
hear that
yeah.
you can play hard to get, but at some point you have to throw a bone doggy because I mean if all you do is
Yeah,
just putting
yeah,
up a
that's true.
challenge, it just feels like a
Yeah.
worthless effort, you know what I mean? Just
For
feel
a
like you're
bone
making
for
it
the
no
dog,
sense,
man.
dog.
Real thing,
Then when
I
you
like
move
that
on, they
analogy.
saying, I'd like you,
Boy, that's a. Okay,
Good on.
Let me say that,
Say,
brother. That's so.
so you lead
You
me
mean
on
to tell
scene
me?
12 times.
You mean to tell me I roll it on you? You allowing this speed, and then you go come and tell me that? So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
safe
I
one.
think being reserved a little bit is, nice. Not
Yeah, be
anybody
Yeah,
can
man.
get
reserved.
her.
Yeah,
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 have a
yeah.
difference
Be
Not
in being
anybody
reserved,
can
yeah.
get
reserved.
her. But
Yeah.
like, wow, shorty. Help me, help
Don't
you,
cut
help
style. Yeah.
us.
Don't cut style.
Ah,
Help me,
Yeah,
help
dog.
you, help us.
No, but then
Because
when
then
you
again
thinking
after a while,
when you're
dog.
talking about the hard playing hard to get thing, I don't think a woman that don't want you playing hard to get. I just feel the woman just don't want you. You check it?
That's why we move
No,
on.
doggy. There are
But some
some
of them come
shorties.
back and tell us, I'd like you, like AC.
cause you don't say
Nah.
that exactly, but
There are some. There are some.
I
Well, there
mean,
are
we
some
will
shorties
play.
that just.
Hmm,
Yeah, speak your piece,
Say what
man.
you saying. Say what you saying, Jola.
we will play hard to get it. Like we will make it a little challenging, but at the same time, we will let you out in a little. You check it. But if we play it hard to get, most of the time we just ah,
They
we
want you.
just do what
some
we want.
days, some days they letting me in a little bit, and some days none at all. Like I not existing.
Play the shot day,
So I
boy.
saying,
Play
what
the
the heck
shot,
going
boy.
on?
Right? But again, you have to be consistent with it, dog, at the same time.
Oi, zoom
Yes,
meeting between your
yes.
ribs.
Pull it up.
I'm gonna
Pull
put
it
that
up
under
now.
his balls, man.
Oh, like yo, dog, like you're not asking nothing. You're a good boy. Tell me.
What you say there?
Like some days they nicer to you, and the other days they more cool. I don't know if that's a sign
What
of
I tell you, doggy,
bipolarism, but
dog, the moment I see I wasting my time, dog, then that is it, doggy. Then there's no point, dog. Like from the time I just see I wasting my time, it just ain't making sense.
Oh, I have a question for
Like,
Jula.
hmm
Well, I know. It depends on if you just play them thing, them hard to get thing. You seen like
hmm
fellas they still try hard.
Um, not all of them. Wait.
No, like when I talk when I talk about like try hard to get into the relationship or try and talk, get to that stage where it's like a vibe. Fellas they still try hard or
If
after.
if it's like a vibe, some of them they will try for months. They will not trouble you day after day, but they will trouble you each and every month. Like sometimes it's not even know you saying. Sometimes you saying you're not sure, you don't know yet. But like for you in terms of relationship wise, um, boy, I don't know. It depends on the person, to be honest.
I'll
It
speak for
depends on the
myself, eh?
person.
I try and harder. If you
It
are
depends
feeling
on the
vibe, if you are
person.
feeling the
Everybody
vibe,
different.
if you are feeling the vibe, you are feeling the vibe.
Yeah, it does be like that too.
It's
Boy,
not making sense
from
for me
time
to
the
be wasting
energy not
time.
right from the beginning,
Yeah.
doggy. I leaving you alone right there.
There are too much birds also in the room for me to
Look, they say the ratio of
be
man to
trying.
woman right now is 2 to 1.
What?
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
ain't man.
y'all not getting
Too
a
much
man. Y'all have to
birds in
share.
it.
Y'all have to share.
You check it.
y'all have to,
LOL. LOL. Anyways,
y'all not getting no man. So
So
when y'all playing all of them
Jan
thing,
always say to share, you know.
The ratio is actually 2-1, dog.
that's what they
What the
say.
hell?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. You can go and set
Women
it
to
up
men?
now if you want. Yeah, female to male.
That? Well,
Yeah,
honestly, I can't believe that the fellas dying left, right, and center them days, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Doing too much
yeah.
stupidity.
So if you're playing hard to get, you'll go play hard to get to your grave, doggy. Maybe the pussies in the house, the cats, the little house cats go keep your company.
Anyway, you
But
have
if
to
you
throw a
see
bone
if
for
you
fellas
see
once.
you like a man and you still playing hard to get, what's the point, dog? Unless you
Like,
like,
what's
I
the
know, right,
point?
dog?
well, I don't know.
just now. Sometimes they shy. Let's be real. Sometimes they shy.
How
Okay,
If
shy
they
have
don't
to
talk
be?
much, if they don't talk much
nobody.
around you, sometimes they shy.
Okay, but at least talk to the man nice on the phone so the man can, the man can check the scene. You
Yeah,
check
you
it?
can see
Yeah,
what
that's
it is.
true.
You check it.
No,
If
but
like if you want,
my
if you're not too
question is
blunt
like,
with it, like just say what it is. Like just give a little energy. You check it, a little energy.
no, but like my
Everybody
question is,
can
how
be
does
their
being
self on the phone.
how does being shy equate to being like making it hard to get
You
exactly?
may
Like I
think
don't
she
understand.
cold, not talking to you, but she just don't know how to respond
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
your
But
your
okay,
flutes.
coming.
You understand?
everybody can be their self on text file. I'm telling you that.
Boy. Boy,
So at least
sometimes
loudly
you like a
speak.
person so much you stundy. I'm not lying to tell you, eh?
What you say there?
Man, I wish I showed you with me that boy.
What
That
you,
never happened to me.
You stand boy,
you
miss.
stand like you stick,
Yeah.
Ross.
That never happened to me, but
Eh, eh.
I'm just talking. I'm just
The way she
saying.
talking as if
I
it's from experience, eh?
How am
yeah.
I, bro?
Let's
I'm
see.
feeling for
If
certain females.
You stand.
Hmm.
I sure he ever stand me. I sure he never stand me. Yeah.
Our boy,
Like
one
Boy, there
one
are
like
certain things y'all let's say to wear.
boy, one make me freeze up a time, me boy. I go lie, I go lie. They catch me like a beach, big beach. They catch me like a beach, no cap.
Oh,
eh,
but
eh.
you have to always be prepared.
You
Always
check
be
it. I
prepared.
always say
Any
that doggy. They
question?
can't catch you lacking dog. You see the
Doggy,
same
If they
thing?
say
your
gwek,
time coming,
You
your
they say
time
see
gwek
the
coming. They
back
will catch
same
you
same
like a
thing.
thing?
beach, dude. You check it.
Doggy, they cannot catch me lacking doggy. I learned my
When you tell you
lesson
where.
dog. They
Say gwek
cannot
back
catch me
fast.
lacking doggy.
Ah.
I
But
too quick
in
with
life
it
you take
dog.
your L's, yeah. That is mine there.
Check it.
Wait, I said nothing.
Let me see. So we're wrapping it up.
Say what you say. Huh?
Yeah. It's that's time. That's time.
That's time. Let me
Alright.
see. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and go to the description if you have any questions for us. We have an anonymous type of form. You could just type in your
yeah,
question. If you all agree or disagree with anything we say and you all want to put it in the comments because you all want to get recognized and thing, you can go inside of there and leave your comments. Nobody going to know who you are,
but
nothing.
also a quick disclaimer. Please do not send any real deck kind of shit. Check it. Like at least have some sense. You know what I'm saying?
But
Keep it
basically,
PG a little bit. We on YouTube on
Gasa,
there.
what PG thing, Gasa? Say what you want, my girl. Alright, my girl. I'm talking to the shorties there, fellas. Shorty, say what
Yeah,
you
alright.
want. You know what I'm saying? Say what, speak
Yeah,
your
me
mind.
say that's a
Yeah,
wrap.
Missy. Later we go see that.
Let
As
me see.
much.